I think I drank that water too fast. But I ate pizza for supper. So I was eating bread. More water. Yeah. Yeah. So much water, we're gonna go on a planet of water. A planet of water. We're gonna, I think, start with the far to the left one. The one over here. In the bloom. Because I do not like the bloom. I don't want to be there for too long. But I also am out of like general supplies, so I think this will be a good start. And I downloaded Rivals, but it probably needs to update. Because yeah. Probably needs to update. So we probably, if I finish this like early or something, we probably won't do it tonight. But we will stream it tomorrow. I was gonna do Abzu, but I feel like I'm getting my fill on Ocean with this game. So I think it will be nicer to do something else. Something more casual. Turn off our brain. I saw all the update stuff earlier too. I was watching all the update videos. I'm very excited for Mister. Ah! Just lay down. Just lay down, go to sleep, Bubba. I'm in the middle of the thing. Oh no. Oh no. I gotta go. I totally forgot that I was like in an eroding void. But I'm very excited for Gambit. I always enjoy a strategist. I haven't played any of the second half of the season. I didn't even play that much of the first half of the season. Not because I didn't want to, but I just didn't. It was a busy time. It was a busy time in October for me. Saw there was a PvE mod. Sad that I missed that. Oh no. Can I go around this way? I can. I didn't resupply when I said I was going to resupply. Let's see. I have this one. Wait, why am I eroding? What the heck? I'm in a fan. Why was I eroding? That makes no sense. Let me grab some fan dust. What was I saying? What the hecky was I saying? I haven't played very much of this season of Rivals, so what we play tomorrow will be what I have played in like 3 months. I did get to play some of Angela. I haven't played any of Daredevil. I haven't played against a Daredevil. Nothing like that. Go, go, go! Does not give me a lot, but it'll give me enough. Only one fan dust? Oh, that's not good. We'll use it. Keep going. And, I did enjoy what I played of Angela. I like her moveset. And I actually felt pretty good using it. I know I'm circling back around. I'm hoping there's more material sampling here I can actually use. Bloom bubble? Can I use that? I don't think I can. No. I gotta get out of here. Yeah. I gotta get out of there. I did not supply correctly to be in there. I'm excited that they're adding placement matches as well. It's very... I enjoy that. Oh, this is where... I literally went around where I was supposed to be going. Oh, that's okay. We're going back. It wasn't that difficult to get to it, actually. With how much air that I did have. I really enjoyed the overall moveset that she has. I don't know if they made any adjustments in 5.5 to it, but what I did play, I enjoyed. I haven't seen Daredevil stuff at all. Like, I saw when he was initially released, and then that was it. So I might check out a few more videos tonight just to see where we're at, like how I'll be feeling about playing. But we're just gonna jump into it. I also saw the art for the new Magic skin, and it is so me-coded. It is so me-coded. It's like they like saw in my brain and decided this one will be for her. And I haven't played Magic in like forever. Like, I got so locked in on being strategist because no one else was doing it, and I just couldn't play Magic anymore. So I'm excited to do that again. I expect there will be some much needed desire to play strategist with Gambit coming out too. There it is. I remember this. So this is the other base. I don't know which base this is just yet, because there were two of them based on the information she found. Choked with rock and sand, the metal chamber is deathly still. The angular shapes of the industrial machine lie in wait. Oh, there's a roadie in this one too. So gotta try to be fast. Machines. Once a sealing tube. Over here. Ooh. Look at that tank. It's filled with microbial growth. Clumps is the same as bloom above. What was this place? Be careful. The water will be just as toxic as it is in the bloom. That's not good. Well, let's go down the non-toxic one first. Get back here? Okay. That's weird. Whether it was a control room or a storage shed, this room has been totally crushed by the facility's collapse. The shell of the corroded maintenance vehicle is flooded with sand, its top a garden of microbial growth. It's actually not eroding very much. It's not eroding at all. So I guess it's probably just in this pollen that I have to be careful. Indoor plates piled with sand are all that remains of the rooms and structures that divided up this level of this facility. The side of this vast tank has been corroded away, melted by the incredibly dense volume of microbes inside. Let's go this side first. Whoa. This is no lab. This is an industrial facility. These containers must have carried some vital resource for its operation. Fuel, perhaps? Oh, maybe the bloom is like a residue from the fuel? Like it, not burned out, but like something exploded and now it's just like settling in this way as the bloom. Bloom frost. Dark green bubbles that form in the most dense areas of the bloom where there is little current to provide water flow. You could drink some more water. I guess the pizza was more dry than I expected. Alright, I guess we're gonna go in this other one. I don't have any other way down. Oh, there's something over here. Hold on. Oh, there's nothing over here. Alright then. Back we go. Down we go. At least I was able to avoid a little bit of it. How did this towering metal container split like this? Or something like that. Ooh. Let's take a sample. Bloom bubbles. I don't need those. Those do nothing for me. I guess I can use them for power, but like, I don't really need power. At least not yet. Ooh, wide pipes look to be connected to the hall's tank. They must have controlled the outflow of whatever was produced here. Decrypting. Maintenance on the South Hall is continuing. I'm seeing a massive pressure spike here. Control? These banks of consoles must have controlled the operations within the tank. Now the tank's contents have turned them to scrap. Oh, there's nothing over there. Those pipes, those tanks. This facility was outputting some huge volumes of something into the planet's atmosphere. This has to be a geoengineering project. A way of changing Gliese 667c. But looking at this place, it suffered a total collapse. What went wrong? I wonder if this went wrong first, and then because of that, they were like, alright, now the base has to be, like, taken down. Gotta get rid of that. I wonder. Fully sealed tank rises up through the center of the hall, its sheer sides streaked with growth from the southern tank. Between the overhanging tank and the buckle-twisted walls, a clear corridor leads forward. Let's go that way then. Crushed by the rock balls, broken open containers reveal rich patches of microbial growth, like miniature gardens. Control? I'm slicing it before it cascades. Clear the reactor chamber. The bacterial outflow is about to hit. Hit critical? Sand-dusted chair props up the remains of a suit, the faceplate clouded with rich green growth. A row of corroded consoles wired to an umbilical connection, which has been cut away. Sometimes we get dialogue coming up to these nodes, so I want to just in case. Yeah. Okay. Go around the other side then. Whoops. That's okay. Eliungus. I haven't been saying any of their names, but it's interesting that there's, like, past characters. I like notes and stuff like that, but it seems like they're doing really well of, like, keeping in line what characters are where. Yes, sir. Atmospheric density is increasing ahead of schedule. Please inform the board, they will be pleased. The atmospheric density is increasing ahead of schedule. Odd. No, move towards it. I keep pressing the wrong button. Oh, I can go up here? Oh, this is... yeah. Here, this is where they controlled this place once. They were changing this planet, manipulating it. These vast tanks of engineered microbes were their tools. Algae changed the atmosphere of Earth billions of years ago. These creatures were meant to do the same. But by accident or sabotage, this containment was breached. These idiots, they could have killed every last species on this planet. Eaten up in a global bloom. Somehow the reef survived, somehow the stalks held on, tried to revert our mistakes. Humans don't deserve this planet. We didn't deserve to find life. I've seen enough. Scan was left, and I'll take a look back at base. Let's find a way out of here. You got it. The control room's evacuation hatch hangs open, piles of rock and sand all around. Oh, so maybe somebody got out. I am going to listen to the recordings. I want to make sure there's nothing further out. Okay. Let's do the first one. No, no. Oh god, the tank is breached. The artificers. I didn't mean... Second one. Constant? What are you... Step away from the console. I'm sorry. CH? Oh, it is. This must be Constantine. The artificers I didn't mean. So he was trying to do something and unintentionally is harming the artificer in some way. We are doing the artificers a favor. Despite all their abilities, they couldn't manifest this kind of planetary change. Odd way to say it. Despite all their abilities, they couldn't manifest this kind of planetary change. Maybe they didn't want to? Like... I can tell that there's some part of, like, the artificers themselves that I'm missing out on. But, like, it seems like that was the life on this planet. The actual intelligent life on this planet. And they just kind of enslaved it. there was a little further down that I could go. Where the heck? Yeah, I can go further down. Going down. Down in an earlier round. Wow. Gleaming in the green, vast reflector lamps sit at the base of the tank. They must have lined the walls of the container. The oldest and largest microbial colonies lie here. Great translucent green bubbles made up of millions and millions of microbes. So I can just see the bottom of the tank. Stinging! We're going back up. We're getting out. Get me out of here. There we go. Alright. So that Constantine person did something here. Try and help the Artificer. And they found out about it back at the main base. Or main project city. Oh. Let's lighten it up again. Just a little bit. We're getting out of here. I expect we have both of these locations and then probably one other main location. Back online? Good. I've been working with the data we extracted from the facility. What they did there, it's terrible. They could have wiped out all life on this planet. Baikal should have known better than to mess with the entire planet's ecosystem. The failure of the facility was catastrophic. The bloom dominated half of the planet. As far as I can tell, it wiped out the Artificers. Think about those skeletons and the bloom. But the rest of the planetary ecosystem reacted somehow, resisted, pushed the bloom back. I don't understand how life could have adapted to the change in conditions so quickly, though. It's as if they evolved to meet the challenges of the bloom in mere decades. Impossible. Let's keep looking. There's another facility to investigate out to the east. There has to be more to this. Running at 34% efficiency? The core is stable at least. OBS? Oh, observation blister. Sonar system, requested crew, inactive. So maybe that's our escape out of here. Life support is getting a little lower too. Okay. This one is all the way out here. I don't really remember this area as much. Oh, yes, okay. I like this area. From what we saw so far, I mean. I expect I'll have to use the pulsar pump. Pulsar pump? The pushing pump. Yeah, because the currents here are really strong. Alright. Let me see. This will get me electricity. Let me see what this sample is. My freaking slippers. shifting all around. Sample. Oh, this is kind of a balanced sample. It'll be enough to at least hold me over if I start losing power or something. Oh, I didn't actually click it. Excuse me. A strong current cuts across the east ridge of the shelf, with the turquoise haze of the open ocean stretching beyond. Strong current. Okay. Here we go. Oh, what's that? Oh, little creatures! They're still new things! Cleverly camouflaged creature mainly composed of feathery, frond-like arms, which it waves rhythmically as it moves. In sunlight, these spade-like petals open themselves wide to light, welcoming it gratefully. Sorry. Let me grab something real quick. I'm not going anywhere, but I'm trying to grab something off my desk. There we go. Little pin of stuff. Much better. Okay. Patterns of dents in the sand show the paths of the feathery creatures that cross from pillar to pillar in slow and purposeful loops. Sampling a bit. Probably a feather. I was right. Shed feather. These long pale green strands of plant matter intertwine in flat blades, which trail horizontally between the pillars. The gaps between the tendrils are webbed with fine strands, almost invisible to the naked eye. How did these monoliths form? Perhaps they are corners of harder rock, which remained when the rest eroded away. Oh, I can go over here. That's good, because I wanted to check this one out. These silken strands meet in places and become tangled in one another, forming complex webs that are slow to navigate. Some of the pillar tops are very small. That doesn't seem to stop the petals colonizing colonizing them with their bright shapes. The individual thin fiber strands which make up these pillar bridges are so fine they could almost be silk. Let's go up here. Ooh. I disturbed something. Shot Alvin's burrow, ejecting grit and sediment as it swam away. Quite surprising. It's easy to get confused once you're among the webbed tendrils, navigating between sunken island life. It seems that if knocked off a surface, these creatures can swim, but very inefficiently. Must be an emergency measure. Observing the underside of these plants, I can see a layer of pores, stomata perhaps, for waste release. Whoops, not what I wanted. I've observed these plants in shades which stretch from bright green to ivory white. Is this indicator of their age and health? It's apparent that matter from blooms, such as pollen, collect in this creature's feathery arms. Is it intentional? Let's go over to this one. These tendrils have grown close enough to each other to form a complex tangle. I've noticed these strands don't connect directly to the pillars, but disappear into holes in their sides. What are they connected to then? The long strands of pale green and white plant matter that twist into broad, flat bridges are webs between the pillar and garden. Name them sea silk, though I'm not sure what kind of plant it is. There's so much more to look at over here. I suppose that's how it is when you don't have to run away from life eating acid. A feathery, slow-moving creature that prunes the plants of the pillar gardens, moving between pillars along their silken bridges. Calling these gardeners. They are so attentive and purposeful. I want to know more about them. Little gardening birds. Yeah. Got him. These creatures scrape away at the pillar surface, carving their burrows into the rock. It is impressive given the density of the pillars. Well, I have to go this way, so... Oh, there was a sample there. Ooh, this one's 20%. A chitin plate. This one also had a sample. Yeah. Oh, this is more chitin plate. Okay. Well, that's good because it gives me electricity. I'll use one. Okay. And up this one. What do we got? Something new? Oh. Silken strands. Pale green strands of plant tendril from the pillar gardens. Okay, okay. These entwined tendrils are flat like blades of kelp and hold themselves taut between the pillar tops. Oops. Pillar top is thick with waving petals. Take another sample here. Let me use one of these. Don't really need to, but I might as well. Bright pollen. Oh, I already have this. Green tendrils don't seem to reach east beyond this point, preferring instead to turn back into protective waters south of here. The green tendrils that enclose this space seem to calm the currents, creating a pool of still water. Okay. So we're going this way. Out, away from the pillars, the ocean grants a sense of vertigo, fading down to unknown depths below. The light of the system's three suns falls into something amber and huge to the east. It is almost like a pale orange cloud. Whoa. This translucent tentacle doesn't have a fixed shape. Its individual parts instead cycle through the development phases as they cohere. I don't like how close it's getting to me. That's very spooky. These golden yellow streams of life sift around solid objects, hold suspended in water. This creature is impossibly large. I didn't even know how to start logging data on it, but I'll try. These bones, rocks, or something else. This hard barrier is webbed with pulsing nodes. To gain access, we will need to slice through. What are we looking at here? This appears to be a huge colonial, colonial. I can't say it that. I can't say that well at all. Is this the remains of Site 1 facility? Let's cut it open. The Golden Colony is overwhelming. Where to even begin? Thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of zooids make up its shifting interior. Behind the barrier, the throbbing interior of the colony is revealed, filled with throngs of zooids acting as one. It seems the zooids are split into specialized functions and forms, from jellyfish-like mucoids to balloon-like bladders of gas. Okay. Are they doing something to me? No? Okay. The vague shape of the facility walls is preserved by the colony. I've never seen a colonial creature of this scale or complexity. Can it really be one single united creature made of ever-shifting processes? Beneath the translucent webs of circle growths, half-digested walls sit suspended, like an exploding room frozen in time. Alright, so we go up or down? I'm thinking we go up first. It's so yellow. The interior is like a golden bubble, the trapped light refracted by hundreds of pearly orbs strung together. Oh. Let's go that way. We're getting it. This one isn't red, which is nice. Much more chill experience. The artificers are gardeners, not colonizers. They rewrite genetic code to develop mutualism, to foster life. Oh. That is absurd, Kevin. They're no different to us, adapting their environment so they may survive. No, they are not like us. They're not like us. They're not like us. From some angles, the zooid clogged walls of the facility line up, and I can imagine the past life of this place, with all its human dramas. The colony breaks the surface 20 meters above. It must be floating on the surface, its body descending in layers like a living iceberg. A vast colonial creature made of thousands of specialized zooids. I'll call this colony Ratus? It floats beautifully across the ocean, like some impossible vessel. Right? I chose the dead end first, which is good. We want to get the dead ends before we get to explore the rest. And then I don't have to read all of the observations of the creature. The walls are flowing of massive tentacles. Some have broken away and are floating freely in the water. We might be able to extract them. Oh, I can get a sample. I'm gonna do that first, and then we'll check out the recording log. Colony tentacle. A zooid tentacle sampled from a floating colony. Let me use this. This is for this, right? Oh, it's for both. Well, let's use it again. And I'll take the other sample. Constantine is too arrogant. Just because he discovered the artificers doesn't mean he can decide their fate. Sam, he wants to free them. And what do the artificers want, Hannah? Has anyone asked them? Isn't it weird to assume that they don't want freedom? Isn't it weird to assume that they want to be forced to do whatever you're asking them to do? And not just like how they lived before we got here? Isn't that kind of a weird thought? Eaten away on one side, the remains of this lab like an open set, staging ground for the colony processes of sublimation. Why would the colony preserve the rooms of the facility as it consumes them? What bizarre processes are in action here? Oh, there's actually a lot more. Since I can't see like anything on the outside really, I'm gonna zoom in here. We can't let this continue. We never intended this. That thing they're building. I know. Ooh. Constantine has already left for Site 2. Facility fails and Site 3 is breached. The Oceanic Mind can be stopped. The Oceanic Mind? What does that mean? Are you about to tell me that this whole planet is alive? And we're just like walking on its surface? Oh, that would be crazy. This whole planet was alive and these are just like creatures living on its surface, like feeding off of its like mentality and stuff. That's why I keep hearing deep breathing and like rumble kind of stuff. Like that really deep breath rumble. Oh, that's ominous in a way that I don't know how I feel about it. It's very cool. But dappled light fills the chamber, passing through its complex branching strands, orbited by swarms of zooids. Can I go that way? Yeah, I can. This looks like a biologist's laboratory. Must have been the first exploratory base of the planet. They discovered the artificers. They started all of this. They were scientists like me, employed by Baikal to study this place. How did it end up like this? The mines they were building in archaeology, the genetic research they were doing here. They were all working towards something bigger than just one lab. How could they have let this happen? These biologists. Our first contact turned into a resource grab. Scan all you can, then let's leave this place. I'll review everything back at base. It won't be long before the colony eats this place away once and for all. Okay. Is there anything further back this way? Yes, there is. Ooh, another sample. Something I don't have. Whoa. A lot of oxygen, though. Colony bladder. The gas-filled zooid sampled from a floating colony. 5%. Yeah, we'll use it. That way I have one of each. And this one... yeah. The shoals of golden life look solid as I approach, but passing through, they are little more than flurries of petals caught on the current. The ocean stretches east from here, a blue desert beneath 3 red suns. What might lie out there beyond the range of this suit? One more message. That is absurd, Kevin. They're no different than us. Oh, this is the one I already read. So I just had to loop around the other way. Okay. Well, let me take one more sample. And then we'll get out of here. This was a much nicer exploration than the bloom. Saw some pretty, like, petal creatures and all that. Online again? Good. We got a lot to talk about. I've been digging through what we discovered at the facility. I was right to assume that facility was the first base on the planet and start of all this. The lead biologist, Konstantin Hess, found the artificers here more than 30 years ago. What is truly incredible is what he discovered they could do. Genetic reprogramming, rewriting RNA and DNA both in themselves and their local environment. Some Earth cetophods could rewrite their RNA, but nothing at this scale or detail. The artificers tended to this world, nudging its life into new arrangements. Not only that, but their exoskeletons. They were quantum computers. Silicon wafers of incredible complexity and purity, able to simulate the outcomes of their new genetic rewriting. The artificers were housed in natural machines, ones that evolved here over millions of years. Their complexity far outstrips our own. We could have learned so much from them. But Baikal wanted the artificers' abilities for themselves. And based on what we found at Site 2, we know how this ended. A total collapse, a vast microbial fuel cell leaking into the ocean, eating everything away. The artificers gone, their genetic abilities used, in death, to save this planet's life. They died for this planet, and you are all that survives of them. Well, perhaps not all. Keep seeing the same thing mentioned in data, the same turn appearing in fragments. The oceanic mind. As far as Baikal was concerned, you were just beginning, the first mind. The artificers were the key, inscrutable creatures with a quiet power, able to simulate, predict, and then able to change. They could rewrite life itself. For Baikal, the opportunity that this provided was clear. While the artificers were like gardeners, caretakers of this world, Baikal imagined something else. An oceanic mind, providing a total control of the ecosystem, able to enact their will. That's what they were building when the colony collapsed, and it is still out there, in the deep, powered by the heat of hydrothermal vents. The oceanic mind sleeps. I want to see it for myself. We have to know how this all ended. I've marked the approximate position on the map, way out to the north, deep in the abyss. Let me know when you're ready to see this through. That sounds like a final act to me. Let me drop some samples real quick. Wow, I have a lot. I'll keep that one. I'll keep that one. Okay. Oh, I have 2 in there. Okay, take that one back. Let's no, that's not what I wanted. Do this one. And do some scan. Okay. Oh, visual glitch, hold on. Damn it. Oh, there it is. I'm not gonna read this one right just yet. I want to see the taxonomy stuff, and then we'll read that one. And then we'll dive. I'm glad I have enough info on all of these to make some analysis stuff. So I didn't have enough for this one. Left by a segmented worm. I didn't see any worm, so... Everything else has been scanned though, which is nice. A sketch! The Radis Colony. Which one is this one? A Radis Colony is a huge colonial organism made of layers of zooids all occupying different roles. Oh, this is the thing that lives on the site. Metal digesting. I thought it said mental digesting. I was like, what does that mean? What does that mean? Bladder, medusa, and pearl carrier. Digestive tentacles, zooid spawning chains, gas bladder, inflated upper membranes. Colony approximate height is 70 meters. That's huge. I like how very in line with each other all of these designs are. Like, I can mentally see where they evolve from. I remember this game. It's really cool, but I think at the time I changed my laptop, so I forgot about it and never finished this. Well, let me tell you what. We're in the final act almost. We've gotten through most of it except for the last part. So it's very cool. It's very good. I'm enjoying it so much. That's why I want to finish it today. So welcome on in as well. I really... Did I tweet that I was live? I said I was going to be live, but did I actually say that I was live? This really cool extra file. Ooh. I wasn't gonna do all, like, 100% run, which I assume means, like, getting all of these, and then all of the sketches. Just because it seems like that would take a really long time. I saw that some completionist playthroughs were, like, 10-ish hours. But I see that we're like, this is the one we just got, number 7, so we're almost there. What else was I about to do? Gonna check. What was I about to check? I don't know. We're gonna see what the last section has. I should probably take some kind of sample. Let me see where it is first. Maybe it's in a new area. Or no, she said it was out in the abyss, right? Yeah. Out here. I assume, because that's where it's blinking. Yeah. So we're headed towards the last part of it now. What should I take? I should probably take stuff for power. I imagine it's gonna be long. We were getting kind of low at some point, and something for oxygen. Don't have a whole lot right now. The fungal root's actually pretty, like, doubled up. Well, this is really good too. I have 2 of those, right? Yeah. Oh, that one didn't work actually. So I should save that. I didn't get enough of the. Oh no, it was the plate, so I can take that one. I'll leave that one too because I don't really need it. I'm gonna assume I don't need something to protect against bloom, but just in case, I'm gonna keep one of these just so I have a little breathing space. So this works both ways. This works Zooid. Do I have anything for electricity? I can go get something for electricity real quick. We'll make a quick supply run down here in the Central Reef. I really enjoy the whole design ethos of the whole game. Like, I like the really simple UI, but also like it's very in-depth in other ways. Like, you can make a lot of really cool observations and stuff. And I like that I'm still able to, like, imagine the environment. I think there's some games that are kind of text-based like this, where I can't picture the way, like, things are interacting with each other. Like, they say they're interacting a certain way, but I'm not able to imagine it correctly. But I think all the little, like, dots of pollen and things like that really help with that too. It's a very, very good game. Grab some of these. These are the things that explode, right? Yeah. Okay. I need to get through at least one here. And then I need at least one here so I can get electrocuted. So I can get my sample. And get out of here. Get my next sample. I do like that I can remember too, like, the way things interact. Like, I imagine if you play this game for long enough, you just kind of know where you can get supplies for stuff. And there's very few of them that I actually remember, aside from, like, this one and the skeleton, the little microbe skeletons. It's very cool. The UI looks so nice. It really does. It all works really well too. The only problem that I've had is, like, visual glitches. Like, it'll say that I'm holding something, but I can't actually, like, use it with anything. That happens from time to time, but not super often. Drop one here. And then we'll get the sample. And that should be enough. I don't want to fill up on too much because I imagine there's probably one more sample that I can make, really. This is 30%. This goes both ways. No, this goes both ways. That's pretty good too. This. We'll get one more. We'll get one more. I like how it moves too. Everything is very snappy. Not like combo snappy, but smooth kind of snappy. You go exactly where you're aiming for. And if you mispress a button, that's just like you mispressing a button. It's not the actual game itself having problems. So I like that as well. Alright, let's get out of here and head to the last site. I like the way that the story kind of tells itself too. Like, I like the dialogue boxes and the environment storytelling. It's very text adventure, but in, like, a controlled way. You don't have to type anything in. We are almost at the hydrothermal vents, 3 kilometers down. This has to be close to the suit's range. I can hear the plates creaking. Somehow we are maintaining 1 atmosphere of pressure inside the hard suit. If we make it back up, we'll be setting a strong record for deep dives on Gliese 66-7cc. There's almost nothing in the water column here, no life to speak of. But oceanic mines should be somewhere ahead. That's our target. Whatever monster Baikal left us, I'm ready. Let's find it. Hold on. Okay, I just want to make sure I had everything that I wanted to get. Because I realized I did not check before I left. Streaks of iron ore have accrued across the seafloor, the mark of nearby hydrothermal activity. I didn't read those logs. It's okay. There's not enough oxygen down here to use the rebreather, so I'm on reserves. The survey data we pulled shows the vents running north of here along a ridge. Keep moving, we haven't got long. Okay. I won't read too many of the environmental details then. I did see volcanic rock. Ooh. Okay. Black plumes of fluid rise from the crystalline chimney. Oh, right. I kept seeing hints of, like, volcanic activity. Incredible. Look at these things. I remember reading about the discovery of hydrothermal vents on Earth centuries ago. Donnelly, Corliss, Van Elden, 3 geologists. They never expected to find life in eternal darkness. And yet, there it was. The whole ecosystem we never knew there. Totally independent of sunlight. They were imagined to be models of the alien ecosystem. Life in most extreme forms. But until this planet, that proved to be false. To all the humanity, the universe was dead. Left or right? Let's go right. Damn Baikal for keeping this place from us, keeping humanity in the dark. The overhang shimmer with trapped gases reflecting the twisted shapes of strange dead creatures at the spire's base. I don't understand. Where is the life? The ecosystem is totally barren. That usually happens on volcanic surfaces. All these minerals, nutrients, heat, nothing to feed off of it. How can this be? Could it just be this vent? Let's keep looking. Wow, there's actually a lot in this environment. Away from the center of the cluster collapsed chimneys, the pillow of lava create a landscape of stratified shapes. Close to the vent, masked by the shimmering water, I can see shapes of a distorted creature long dead. What is that? The intense heat of the vents quickly fades off as it mixes with the cold seawater. Let's see. I feel like there's more off to the right side. I'm going this way though. The artificer Akari was building down here. What was the end goal? Was Baikal hoping to control this whole ecosystem? Strange, tired, and curved rocks sit all around, distorted by tectonic process. An entire planetary agriculture, attuned to feed their needs. An ecology manipulated by the possibility of genetic rewriting. Power stolen from artificers. An enslaved planet, like Earth. Another barren vent. This place has been wiped clean. Something is wrong here. What did they do? they exploded it. I bet that's what they were talking about back at the main site, the city site. Oh, that looks like an explosion site. Oh god, look at these creatures. The bodies. It looks like aggressive ossification. The muscles have become bone. Ew. Oh, I can't move yet. Their mutations are extreme, like cancerous growths. There's no structure to their anatomy. The mind. Is this what it made? These senseless monstrosities? I think I just used the wrong one for my breath. There we go. Ooh, it's getting ominous. Ooh, it's getting really deep blue. The corpses became a mass of unidentified matter, the occasional shape of a bone or shell like a tooth growing inside a tumor. A vast organic sphere towers over the corpses, its ornate geodesic patterns mirroring those of artificers. The mind, it's huge. Vast ornate structure grown in Baikal labs sits broken and dead on the seafloor. Its interior, a dark cavern. But it's silent. It's been silent for decades. This is no cradle of life. It's a grave. Did they fail? Is this all that's left? A broken mind lying in a bed of corpses? They had no idea what they were doing. The arrogance of all this. A whole ecosystem boiled down to nothing. The artificers lost to us. These are Baikal's crimes, Akari's crimes. What a waste. Is there nothing left? We should look inside. Ooh. Oh, down we go. Can we get a little bit of power? Oh, down we go again. Oh, I'm not losing oxygen now. That's good. Down we go. Down we go. I have a feeling this will not end well. I'm getting that feeling as well. Oh. There's a creature over here. Deep inside the oceanic mind, something flickers in the ruins. A small but ornate geodesic exoskeleton lies in the silt. Inside, the artificer shifts and reforms with a rhythmic consistency. Is it alive? Oh. Is that an artificer? It survived, or it was born here? Does that mean there are more? It looks dormant. Is it even alive? Wait, do you hear that? It's singing. I can feel... Oh. It knows. It knows what we are. And it is afraid. I understand why. Look what humans did here. I'm sorry. Wait, no, come back. Oh, it left. It's gone. We should be going too. We're running down on our oxygen. Actually, we're doing pretty good on oxygen. It's a long way back up. Come on, there's nothing left for us here. I actually did pretty good managing our oxygen. It's gone to call for mommy. Oh, you know, you could be right. Or, even spookier, it was a ghost. It was an artificer ghost. It was a ghost of a alien species. That's how we discovered ghosts exist. Because there's an alien species ghost. Alright, we're gonna start running out of oxygen again here. Ooh. It is really, really deep down. Okay. Time to go. I'm beginning the ascent. So they are still out there. The artificers. Oh, she's just doing it. Okay, we're gonna zoom in then. This is their planet, and we owe them so much. I suppose it's your planet too, with the mine being a failure, the colony destroyed. You are its last artifact, born here. And now, this is my home too. Mine and Manet's. There's so much left for me to do, so much to study, so much to understand. Our history here, it is ugly, something I don't want to be a part of. But this planet's future, maybe we can have a part in that. Manet gave everything for the truth. Some residual part of the artificers changed her, but I hope she knows that she succeeded. This place is no longer a secret, no longer bike goals to control. Thank you, Manet. And thank you to you for staying with me, for guiding me. Together, I think we can make a change. Show humanity Baikal's crimes, make them accountable. We both carry burdens here, but the past doesn't define us. Life continues here, despite everything that happened. We can find comfort in that. I think. I'm going to stay. I don't have anything left out there, but here I have Manet. I have you. And I have a purpose. Someone needs to swim these waters, to catalog this world. When I was little, I swam every day. I would walk down to the ocean and step into it without a thought. I lost that, degree by degree, as Earth's oceans died. But here, things can be like that once again. These waters can wash all the old ways away. And together, we will see what's left when they do. Oh, that's so sweet. That was much less of an ominous ending than I expected it to be. And I assume you can, like, New Game Plus it from there. Finish off the studies and all that. That was really good, though. I like that. I do feel bad for the artificers now. I missed something at some point explaining what the artificers were. I assume by... Whoops. The way they talk about them, though. They're some kind of like intelligent creature, so very important question. Does it have any oil? You know, as a human, we would ask that question. So early end stream? No, probably not. Let me skip to the base. We'll read the last few entries. And then maybe I'll see if I actually have to update Rivals still, and we'll maybe switch to that. But we'll see. Hey, wake up. You've been out for a while, as usual. I've been thinking, we've maybe got a few weeks before someone turns up here. It could be Baikal, chasing down the transmission signature of this base. Could be someone else entirely, passing through the system, picking up my shuttle transponder. Whoever it is, we need to be ready. I want to log everything we can, every species, every sample. I want a wealth of data to show to the inhabited systems, to the off-world colonies, to Earth. They won't erase us. They won't erase this place. We are going to show it to everyone, together. So let's start studying. That's a whole ocean to go at it, and just a few weeks to do it. Okie, I'm ready. Choose our next dive. Nice. Gonna read the last couple entries. I think the one I didn't read was 6, 7, and 8. So we'll start from 6. Oh, I know you have been reading these. The access logs show someone has been in the file system of my terminal, and well, by process of elimination, it has to be you. I don't mind. In fact, I suppose I have been writing these entries for an imagined audience anyway. Confessions, or maybe just need to talk. We make a strange trio now. Me, a depressed xenobiologist who can't keep their mouth shut. You, an AI built from the remains of a sentient species. And your sister, Monet, who is now more plant than human. Wait. Am I... Imagine they Death Star that planet? I was thinking that. I assume that's what they tried to do at some point, based on the things in Site, the main Site city. I'm also now putting together, I am the kid of, I'm Monet's sibling. And they used me and an artificer to create like a super AI. I'm now putting that together. Because I did think it was odd that they concluded that my name was Okie, but at the same time, I kind of figured that was the case. So, as far as I can tell, we are the only ones on this planet who have any chance of finding out what happened here. I think I'm starting to understand why Monet called me here. It was because she trusted me not to give up, not to let this go. Let's not disappoint her. I was born on Earth, born in the city of Ponta Delgada, out in the Atlantic, among the turquoise waters and green slopes of the Azores. Azores? My father was studying the dying waters, chasing the last known pod of sperm whales to record a final fading image of their impossible spatial language before it was lost forever. My mother was a journalist writing a book on citizen scientists that never found a publisher. We lived there and all along the Atlantic coast of Europe for almost a decade before life became impossible. The storms tearing into the tidal walls, flooding city after city, clothes twisted in foaming water. We joined the latest waves of refugees, found ourselves beside the Thames, resettled in London. From that privileged viewpoint, I watched our ocean die, and then my parents too. And at some point, once I left that sad gray planet behind on a string of Baikal contracts, I forgot that turquoise water ever existed. You were born here, and maybe here things can be different. I do like this protagonist as well. They seem very, like, neutral, kind of grounded, but at the same time, like, sparked by passion in some ways. Like, they found some part of themselves, and even though they kind of got lost in, like, the corporate structure that they ended up in, there was still, like, some kind of desire to study things. Everyone's a scientist when you're on a foreign planet. Now the real work begins. Whatever was left of the oceanic mind, it is dead. Another failed experiment, another biological atrocity to add to humanity's list. But I don't want to let it define us and our role on this planet. We can't start fresh, I know that, but the artificers are still here, and that means we can reach them. I want to show them we are curious, we are kind, we are able to live alongside them. There is still so much left to study here, so many questions to answer, but I'm not scared anymore. I'm excited to see what we can achieve in the time we have. People will come here soon enough, and when they do, I want to show them what we have found. The evidence of Michael's crimes and what we need to protect. If people can see this place for what it is, a second chance, then maybe they will want to protect it too. That's what my father believed, and my mother believed. That if people could understand what they were losing, they would want to save it. Let's get to work. That's a good way to conclude it. I like that thinking. Being motivated and remembering, like, oh yeah, this is kind of why I got into this field, why I started, like, studying it. So, let me continue. I want to see in the med bay. Don't have anything else in regards to this, so I imagine it has something to do with completionist route. But I'm pretty sure it says Ellery here, which is the protagonist's name. But they're obviously like merging with like the electrical in some way too. And Ellery's just hanging out down here. Oh, I didn't realize I could do that. You can just see all the little creatures going by. That's very cool. Okay. That's a good place to end it. I really did enjoy the game. I liked the whole, like, if I was not streaming the game, I probably would do a completionist run. And I probably would have done it more, like, thoroughly throughout the story. But at the same time, I feel like I got a really good understanding of the story just from playing it this way, which is always nice.